just gonna die in the end.
Okay, guys, here we go. Another epic rap battle of history. This one is David Copperfield versus Harry Houdini. Interesting matchup. As always, please make sure and support the crap out of ERB. Link to this video in the description. Link to their Patreon. They've brought us so much fun, so much joy over these last, couple months, I guess, we've been watching these. Now, also, I will get to the new season stuff. I just want to tie up at least most of the ones that were prior and we hadn't seen yet. This definitely being one of them. Houdini, I mean, I'm not necessarily a magic fan per se, but I enjoy it just as much as the next person, especially when it's done well. And Houdini, of course, is the great escape artist. That's what he became legend for. I guess my memories of what I knew of him were somewhat fragmented, so I did a little research on him. I found that it's kind of fun, actually, even if you feel like you know a character, to do a little research before you do these, just because it brings up some stuff you may not have known. But and this is stuff that I had read before. I guess he had tried other forms of magic, like, the up close magic and stuff like that, and didn't go all that well. But that's where he really hit his stride, obviously, was in the escapism. Now, David Copperfield, I like watching David Copperfield in as much as I like watching magic. What I've never really been into, and I understand it's part of their game, of their business, is the flash and panache that magicians typically have always used to put themselves over. And again, it's not anything against them. It's just a personal preference thing. I think it goes back to, there was a guy that became well-known magician for a while, would have been back in 70s probably. His name was Doug Hennig. And for some reason, he always annoyed me. And he would always be talking about, it's magic. And I think that's why I always got the whole quit with the flashy flowing of the arms and everything, because Doug Hennig annoyed me so much. But I like Copperfield. I've seen him a number of times on his TV specials, never seen him live. But he's an interesting magician, very good magician. I've enjoyed a lot of his tricks. As far as who to root for, I'm going to go with Houdini. Only because I like the escape artist thing. I think that's really a lot of fun. I like the escape tricks. And he was an originator of such things. I mean, he was really genuinely risking his life all the time. And then he dies by some stupid college kid punching him in the stomach when he wasn't particularly prepared for it, if I remember right. But anyway, I'm going to root for Houdini because he was an originator of those escape tricks. I like it. And I never saw him, so I don't know that if he did the whole flash and panache thing. But let's see who wins.
Rap battles of history.
No, I'm not ever going to get tired of that. They get the looks down so well. Teeny weeny. Oh! To fit your talent, David. I like that one. You billowy bitch. Okay, now for me, it may not have been that harsh a line, but billowy bitch scores points with me because it's just what I was talking about at the opening. I'm just not a fan of and that's all part of that flash. I like that. Arg, baby. Wow, I like that flow.
You're a god to me. I had to do what you do. Now you're like a Chinese wall to me. Bitch, I'll walk right through you.
Okay, it's pretty good. I saw those tricks. That's right. I had forgotten about that. Didn't he? Yeah, in auctions and stuff, Copperfield bought a bunch of Houdini stuff. Yeah, I had forgotten about that. Oh, that's a pretty good cut then. I bought half your shit and keep it locked up. He locks up his stuff. Like this. I lost my big look.
Did somebody say?
Whoa!
No.
You can't hide shame with a camera angle. That's a good line. And now Chris Angel just showed up. Oh no, not a run-in for Chris Angel. I like
Did
that.
somebody say angel? No.
See what they be watching.
That's it. He's gone.
While you waste time proving everybody wrong. I'm backstage with my supermodel crew. Just relax, take a private trip to my
Yeah, he does like supermodels. I give him points for that.
a little Halloween brunch. Deep fried sucker with a side of punch.
Deep fried sucker with a side of punch. Wow, this one's tough. Yeah, I don't. Of course, into a dove. Oh man, I don't know. I see. This is one. I'll say this right up front. This is one I can see going either way. So no matter who you guys pick, I mean, you can make a case for both. I don't think there was any like knockout punches in this one, just destructive punches. But they both had some good barbs. Maybe it's just because of the whole billowy thing he went after that and everything. I like Houdini's a little more. I think Houdini cut him up a little bit better. So yeah, I give it to Houdini, but not by a lot. I mean, you can make a case for either one of them. Copperfield had the whole thing that he pointed out with the supermodels and everything. So that was strong. Yeah, and the more I think back on it, the more I'm going to go with Houdini, because I think even having Chris Angel pop in there and then just get pushed off to the side was freaking perfect too. Yeah, I'm going to give it to Houdini, especially since one of his cuts was something about him not having kids, but I had just done a little research, like I said, and it was his wife, I think, that had a condition that they couldn't have kids, so that was not even that good a barb. So yeah, I'm going to give it to Houdini. What did you guys think?